I believe we're up. Sup, TechNerds, Lottie here, again with my new microphone. Hopefully, actually, that music might be a little loud. Let me adjust that. Music. And so is that ambience. There we go. We'll turn it down just a little bit. And we're going to give it a little while just so everyone can join in and see the lovely stream we've got going on here. Okay. And I'm just going to put the announcement out. Alright. And putting out the notification to everyone. I am now live! Exclamation mark. Put it on the Facebook. And on YouTube. Huzzah. So it's so much easier to be able to just do this on a separate thing. There we go. And hopefully I can find my own live stream. We'll see how things go. Good early morning to you too, Ted. We are all good. I hope the audio sounds a bit better. I've set up a brand new microphone. Hopefully it, isn't picking up too much random other crap. But we'll see. At least you can hear the crispness of my voice. My nasally Australian accent. And you might even be able to hear me sip some tea. We'll find out. Okay. So again, we'll just give it a quick little seconds to let everyone catch up. I can't even find my own live stream. I don't know if that's good or bad. There we go. Wonderful. Okay. We are here at the Steel Aces closed beta. Apparently a ton of stuff has been done since the last time we were here. So as word has it, they've added a platoon thing, which we're probably not going to be able to do just yet because we're not playing with anyone. We're playing with people online, or against people online, but I'm not live streaming with anyone at the moment. Got a little message here. What's that for? For the first 0.5 second. Okay, cool. So again, this is a it's all a work in progress, but still looking really good. Upgrades. Ooh, they've added a little research tree. Supply. Oh. How do I get out of this? Just exit out. I'm learning along with you guys. Now there was, I believe reading the patch notes, there was a way to add camouflage to certain vehicles. I don't know what. And we should also pop down to rank 1. If you see no movement on the screen, it's probably because I'm clicking over just to see the in-game announcements. And there doesn't look to be anything just yet. So I'm learning all this at the exact same time you are. Okay, oh, customization. There we go. Wait. Can I increase the width? Oh, interesting. And we can increase the scale. That's groovy. Okay, so we've got a summer, winter, and desert theming. So we can pick between them. Oh boy. We're gonna be in here for some time. We are of course going to do Yag Panther customization first. I don't think we're allowed to play it just yet. Customization. Gotta love the old 3-tone. It'll be interesting to see how that goes with the paint on the wheels. For those who don't know, getting paint on the wheels, traditionally you should not camouflage your wheels. And that is for one simple reason: as you are driving, that little smudge will actually walk itself around, thereby actually increasing. So if we actually pop it out just a little bit, we can get rid of that. There we go. Thereby increasing your visibility, doing the exact opposite of what it's supposed to do. And that does look kind of cool, actually, like the wear. Oh, I don't know where to put it. I think we're going to go a little faded. I like that. And then winter, we'll have to do stripies. Because why not? And just enough that we lose it on the wheels. What does the wear look like? Now we're going to go full. And desert. Nice 2-tone desert color. And enough again so that it doesn't appear on the wheels. And we will again ramp up it just a little bit. Not that I believe the camouflage is going to make any difference, but it's still really cool that they finally added this sort of camouflage system. Really cool. For those people watching, what does the audio sound like? Again, I'm trying a new setup. I've tried looking at it in the background, but I just want to make sure that you guys can all hear me clearly and it's not, picking up too much stuff in the background. Oh, so keen for this. Let's figure out what we're actually playing first. There is no +1, -1 matchmaking this test. Hence, there is no chance to join with vehicle runner. Okay, cool. Fine. Okay, so what is the queue? I don't believe anyone is queued up just yet. Rank 1. Okay, thank you, Ted. Rank 1. Let's go and set up a rank 1. And we're gonna go with the Fox. Join queue. Turn up my voice a smidge. Okay, I can do that. Absolutely. Let's try that. Hopefully that's a bit more than a smidge. Audio is good. Okay, then I'll just... I will pop it in the middle of smidge. There we go. Hopefully that's better. Audio, it's good. Very good. So, introductions. For those who don't know, this is Steel Aces. It is a new groovy tank game which aims to fix a lot of problems that other tank games may or may not have. I will be perfectly honest, I am doing this because I don't actually play any other tank games, and I was invited to play this one because I play with tanks in real life, and they thought, let's get Lottie involved to have a look at all this. So I drive the real things. I restore, operate, and maintain quite a few vehicles that you'll actually see in this game. And this is probably the most I've ever spent playing a tank game. I've played the other ones, World of Tanks, War Thunder, for like little bits here and there, but never really progressed too far. So I think I've probably got more hours just in this closed beta, in the many closed beta sessions that they've had, than I have in the entirety of all the other games. If anyone in the chat has any questions, please do feel free to ask. Yeah, we're going to be quite some time playing lots of games. I'm hoping we're going to get into a game rather soon. And yeah, we'll have some fun. The vehicle in front of us that we're going to hopefully be playing very shortly is the General Motors Fox. What's really groovy, actually, I wonder if I should look at the customization. Haha, no customization for this one. What's really groovy about this particular Fox is it is based off a real vehicle in Canada. If you go to the Canadian Tank Museum in Oshawa, Ontario, I always get those mixed around. I don't know if it's Ontario in Oshawa or Oshawa in Ontario. I think it's the second. Regardless, if you go to the Canadian Tank Museum, you will find this exact vehicle, which is really, really cool. And I've driven it. So this is literally the only vehicle I've ever seen in a game one-to-one that I have actually driven. Not like driven the same type of vehicle, but this exact vehicle. Scratches and all. There's like a little dent there in the stowage bin. That's there on the real one. The level of detail on this is just amazing. Absolutely love it. Woohoo, we found a match. Groovy. Alright. It's been a hot minute since I last played. The last time the closed beta was on, I was literally sick. That is cool. I might have to camouflage it. Let's just turn down the noise a little bit. Hopefully you guys can still hear me over that engine. Good day to you, R1. How have you been? Okay, we are driving. Oh. Thank you. I'm getting back into all this. But yeah, the last time I drove, it was a colossal bugger up because I was dreadfully under the weather. Let's move the mic just a little bit closer so I don't have to yell into it. I don't know if it's me or if the audio sounds so much better. Now, have they changed the map further? It does look like it. Now, the one problem with being in Australia is that I have horrifically high ping. Like I'm sitting comfortably at 60 frames per second, but my ping's up at 300. So, there's a little bit of a delay. Now, I have no idea what tanks we're coming up against. Oh, we're being spotted. There's a Panzer 3A. Now I know for a fact that we can't really do much against that one-on-one. So hopefully I can just get spotted. I don't think he's going to be able to shoot us fast enough. Nope. Speed is our ally. Oh, another Panzer 3A. We are groovy. Oh, being shot at. I got you. Okay, so this only has a 50 cal. That's the drift in the shots. The thing is, I can't stop. I know if I stop, we're gonna be like really, really bad. Look at that spread! Oh my god! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Ah. I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to do, and that is scouting. Do not shoot! Do not shoot! Do not shoot! Oh, do not shoot! Oh no! Oh well, at least now we can have a look at the... Oh wow, no wonder we're losing. Look at that. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Foxes on one team, which is arguably the worst tank in tier 1. Not even a tank, armored car in tier 1. Versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Panzer 3As, 1 Beretta, and 2 T26s. Hey Waswolf, how are you? It's lovely to see you all in the chat. I know we're we're a lot more energetic than the last time. Oh yes, we will have a look at the spectator cam is amazing. In this, it reminds me so much of like Halo 3 and Halo Reach theater mode almost, which is fantastic. Groovy. I am also groovy. I like that word. I use it a lot. Groovy. We're doing good actually. I've finally stopped dying, which is fantastic. I've still got like a little bit of like a persistent cough, as you will probably hear throughout today, but my voice is certainly a lot better. I'm hoping it picks up on this wonderful new microphone that I've been using. Oh, we're gonna lose. Go in there. Is this gonna be a complete wipe? Like, not even one of the opposition is gonna die. If so, brilliant way to start the game. Oh, amazing. I don't think we've ever had that. An entire team completely wiped and no deaths on the other team. That is amazing. Are we going to do anything different? No. We're going to go straight back into the GM Fox because I just love this little thing too much. And I was doing the correct thing. I was scouting with the armored reconnaissance vehicle. what's really groovy is that I've actually driven a very close sibling of the Fox, the Humber armored car, which is very similar chassis, basically identical sort of setup. And I drove that here in Australia, actually. Okay, what do we've got? We've got 4 Foxes versus 4 Foxes. Okay, so a bit more balanced, for lack of a better word. Now I'm curious if anyone else has actually figured out the camouflage. I'll definitely try it when we get to, too bad it doesn't have a, not to see that, 20 or 37, yeah, it's just the 50 cal, which is a little annoying. I'm not paying attention to where I'm driving. There we go, drive this way. See, if we come up against another Fox, we can shoot it. I wonder, we've got enough bullets. Maybe I should just practice doing like a drive-by. I'll try and aim for that. So it's almost shooting to my eye from the front hull. That's a bit unusual. I wonder if that's got something to do. I'm gonna add that to my beta testing list. I've actually got a little stick of post-it notes for bugs. Hopefully I'm in the correct frame of mind to remember that, to write it down. If we die early, we'll write it down. But I'm trusting you guys to remember for me. Where is everyone? Did everyone just rush straight ahead? There we go. Huzzah! Fear me. See, there's no way we are. Oh dear. That was a boo-boo on my end. Yeah. Oh no. We're in a kill sandwich. Not good. That was entirely on my, that was my bad. Very much my bad. But you guys didn't come here for AAA esports gamer. You came to watch the best IRL tank driver in the world fail at doing this in a video game. Ooh. We're gonna sneak. And we're gonna ram. Ah. Okay, that didn't work. I will pop these. Didn't even do that much damage. Oh dear. Okay. So, beta. Test. Hugs. Fox. Gun. Shooting from up on the move. I'm actually gonna have to check that because I haven't actually shot while stationary. we'll try that one next time. We will ready up then and return to Hangar. There we go. Little post-it note. And join queue. Oh, you love the Canadian armor video. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try, and my goal for my YouTube channel, for those who don't know, obviously you're watching my live stream, but I have a cute little YouTube channel that's also on the same channel. So by all means, go have a look at my other videos after you've, been wonderful and watched me doing some more gaming. There was a message there, and I tried to click on it, but it didn't work. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, when I get big enough, I am hopefully going to be getting a proper editor. My biggest problem is that my day-to-day job, for those who don't know, is actually fixing tanks in real life. The time management to be able to actually record, edit, and upload videos is hard, while my full-time job is actually working on the vehicles. So I'm hoping at some point I will actually be able to hire an editor. Oh my god, dude, you need to turn. Why? I'm trying to get onto the path. Do not cut me off. Oh, there's no way. There is absolutely no way I'm going to be able to turn and drive. Oh, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Come on. Oh. Serpentine. Increase mic volume. Okie dokie. I will increase the microphone volume. Let me know how this goes. Okay. I think I just dropped my microphone a bit. And just tighten it there. Okay, how is that for volume now, everyone? While we're stationary, we can... Okay, so it did look like it was actually coming out of the correct barrel. Oh, hide again. I think it was just... Oh, bugger. There is no way I can... Oh, and I hit a rock. Dear. It's all good now. Groovy. Hi, Mint. Yes. Servers are open again. Sorry. I know that can be quite loud. Yeah, so, poor Fox. So, as you all see, the Foxes are not doing so great in Tier 1. What is interesting, and you might notice is different from other tank games, is that the Fox is actually the first purchasable vehicle in the game. But instead of calling them premium tanks, because they are not premium, they are collector's tanks, so rare one-offs. This particular Fox is based on a real life vehicle, and the goal for Steel Aces is to be able to basically spread the love by bringing other real life vehicles into the game, and they'll play relatively closely to their rankings, but they won't necessarily be better. They will simply be played at a level that closely resembles their rank. Just lost my train of thought there for a second. But yeah, the Fox is the woefully undergunned and under armored against these much beefier tanks. Like, look at that. Try punching a 50 cal through that. pretty hard to do. I will say whatever they've done as far as optimization is fantastic. Any info on how the game progress? I checked the website. There is no new news being updated. So as far as updates, sorry, there's a bird calling, which is weird because it's currently 11:30 at night. So the game is looking at a open beta, probably in November, I believe, with a launch possibly in December. Do not quote me on that. If we're lucky, Ted will drop into the chat and answer a few little questions here and there. But if you are curious, they do occasionally do Q&A. They've added a bunch of stuff, new vehicles. They're working on new maps. If you joined in earlier, you would see that they've added what looks like a progression tree, even if there's nothing in it at the moment. So it looks like a lot of the framework is there, as well as customizable camouflage scheme, which no one seems to be rocking. I will be curious to see if anyone will be able to see that. I think the next game we're going to apply some camouflage to our tanks. The GM Fox will require you to actually operate How are you going? I see you there, Tank Museum guy. Yes, in a recce roll. I've never been one for not being loud and obnoxious while driving vehicles. Even though I predominantly drive reconnaissance vehicles when I drive them IRL. Okay, well it looks like we're about to wrap up here. I'm going to drop back into the hangar and we are going to ready up another vehicle, and I'm going to put on a color scheme. We'll do that, and that, just to see. Actually, we'll change it, exit, and we'll ready up with this vehicle, and we'll see what happens when we get into a game, if we get the camouflage with us. How are you going at Tank Museum guy, by the way? Waz Wolf asks, have you played any World of Tanks, and how do you feel the game compares? I have not played World of Tanks for some time. The last time I played it properly, that is outside of events. Oh, look, there we go. We've got camouflage. Howdy doody. I wonder if anyone else can see it. The last time I played World of Tanks properly was when it launched on Xbox, which I believe was like 2010, possibly. So that was quite some time ago. I was still in school. Oh, someone else has camouflage. See? Camouflage is going around. Very good. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, okay, we already bug it up. I want to go this way. Tech Museum guy, things well in Canada. Love your new flags. Thank you very much. For those who don't know, in our workshop we put up a bunch of flags. Some of those were given to us by lovely folks over in Canada. including the Canadian flag, of course. I've got to try and scrounge up an Australian flag. I know I've got a proper Australian flag. I've got a camouflage flag up at the moment. Camouflage Australian flag up. But I know I've got a proper Australian flag somewhere. We'll see where that is. It changes a lot. A lot. Yes. So the last time I played World of Tanks, I don't even know if it's comparable to modern World of Tanks. So I don't know if any comparisons can really be made between what I played the last time I played World of Tanks versus this. I will say I much prefer this over any other tank game that I've played thus far. It just looks better and the detailing is amazing. There are a few little things here and there. For instance, this camouflage at the moment, it seems to have painted the rubber. So I know for a fact Panzer III's, Panzer IV's, they have rubber road wheels. When I start moving, I'll show up, but I don't want to die. Someone's going to be to DM points. Okay, so I really shouldn't worry too much about it. So the game is still being updated here and there, little things. But just the fact that they've even added a camouflage system is amazing. You were just... As Wolf says... You're just curious with the gameplay. Yeah. Now you die. Oh no! I will say though that the tank handling is the most realistic I've experienced. There is always room for improvement, but you know, we're positive people here. Are we gonna get our first kill? Yeah, we are. We're gonna get our first kill. I feel really bad. I definitely stole that from someone who's probably more deserving. That noise in the background is the coffee machine. I might actually... Oh, yeah, we got another one. I feel really bad. I'm just stealing kills left, right, and center. Oh dear. Wow, we're doing fantastic. But yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm gonna turn the tank around. Let's get the light on it. So you see the road wheels. I'll try and get the camera down. Okay, so just next to the... Oh, no, too far. So just next to the map where the H, I, and J is. So around that should be black for like rubber. Right now it just looks like they've painted over the road wheels. Small little detail, but it's interesting. Reclaiming Queen of the Hill. Yes, we will absolutely be reclaiming Queen of the Hill. Probably not on this game, because everyone's dead. I actually really enjoyed the Panzer III. That was, it's quite nippy. Yeah, what is lesson but with... Right. Yeah, I've heard a lot about the new World of Tanks update. I wish I could be like more what's the word? What is the word? Okay, rank 2. Is a great tank. Yeah, it's an amazing tank. I believe we're going to rank 2 now. Oh, we're going for this. No camouflage. Well, I'm not going to play it then. I want to camouflage my tanks. Yeah. There we go. Can I expand it? Subtract it a little. Expand it. Take care. I hope you have a wonderful day. Oh, that is a ghastly orange, but I kind of like it. Involved. How are you doing, Christopher? Sorry, just looking at the chat, seeing how things are going. Alright. I've got a bug on my screen too. Go away. Keeps coming back. Yeah, adjustable camera schemes are amazing. Okay, what have we got? Yay, more people have figured it out. I like the flicker back and there are a few little things that they're gonna have to do to adjust the camouflage. Like I was just mentioning, it seems to paint everything. Oh, see the road wheels have a bit of camouflage on them, so they're gonna like but the game just looks so nice. Whatever they did as far as don't know what the word is. Optimization. There we go. I do know the word. As far as what they did with the optimization, whatever they did was amazing. Because I haven't changed any of the default settings, and we're sitting comfortably at 60 FPS. And you know, I can sort of look around, you know, pretty groovy, and there's no real issue. The ping is a problem, but that is not a problem of the game devs. That is a me problem, living in Australia. Oh, please tell me we can climb. You need to hire your technical expert. I already pass on quite a lot of feedback in my little post-it notes. And I do, when I was in Canada last time, I met all the devs. It was fantastic. I very much believe in what they've got going. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is bad. This is bad. Shoot. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Am I? Oh, I'm just giving them a nice juicy. No. Run away. Run away. Can I? Battleship. That was awful. We're just punching. Oh god, we're missing shots. Well, that wasn't very, that wasn't fantastic. FYI, capping is not working at the moment. Thank you very much, Ted. I will be sure not to cap. Although I doubt that's going to happen with the rate of which that I am dying. I really should have just not pushed up there, and I should have just come around and become Queen of the Hill. I don't know why I keep changing up my gameplay style. Every time I come to this section, we win. I should probably just keep doing that. Oh, we're gonna lose big time. I'm curious how many people are currently oh, did I? No, there we go. We're still in queue. I'm wondering how many people are platooned up. So for those who don't know, earlier when I was talking about the platoon stuff. So you can make, I believe you can make a platoon, send join request, create platoon, all that sort of stuff. I would, but I'm not playing with anyone at the moment. Look at that. So much detail. It's really good. Kind of looks like a golden tank at the moment. So all they really need to do is my advice to the devs. I will write this down on my post-it notes. Would be that the wheels, specifically the rubber, need not be affected by the paint. There we go. More of these. I tend to forget a lot of my notes, which is why I write them down, because I will be playing this all night, well into the wee hours of the morning, which will be when my brain stops working, which it pretty much already has. We're gonna go that way. We're gonna go full Queen of the Hill. So, how rank 2 next battle? I thought I was already rank 2. Am I not rank 2? I'm pretty sure I'm rank 2. I will check again. Yeah, no, I'm rank 2. Unless you meant to say rank 3. We'll see. And now everyone's going this way. And I'm leading the charge, which is definitely not great for anyone. Don't you feel, what was that? Don't you feel they turn too quick? Very much depending on the vehicle. So thus far in this game, I've only been playing the Panzer IIIs and the GM Fox. So the Fox being a wheeled vehicle, don't think that really matters too much. But the Panzer III thus far seems to actually turn quite normal for a Panzer III chassis. So the Panzer III chassis uses a clutch brake as steering system. And it's actually got a very harsh turn. Should I go? See, I should. Should go up to my normal spot, but I know for the team I'll come up here. Ooh. Come on, crawl over the rock, crawl over the rock. If they were going a bit too quickly, I wouldn't say they're turning too quickly, truth be told, or at least not the Panzer III. It's always funny in these tank games when talking point blank about the way tanks behave, because obviously in this particular instance we're dealing with tanks. We're dealing with tanks that are ordinarily crewed by multiple people, yet our reaction time in the game is infinitely faster because we control everything. So I suppose the general consensus would be that they feel like they turn a little too quick based on observation of other tanks in real life. I will keep that in mind, and I will get back to you with the response when I've played a few other different types of tanks. Am I just not penetrated with that? I'll be honest, I haven't looked at the types of ammunition. Oh god, stop reversing into me. I'm just not penetrating. Oh, we're dead. Turret is turning very quickly. Yeah, the turret is actually turning very quickly. Oh wait, I thought I died. Oops. That just goes to show my situational awareness. Yeah, I would argue that the turret speed on this is quite quick. Be like Arnie in here, cranking that turret around at 1,000,000 miles an hour. See, this should be able to lock up. What is it called? Okay, so this is interesting. It's a 3 right now. Feels like it's got almost like a... Okay, that one came out of nowhere. I died. I'll try another vehicle. And then I've never actually driven any of these vehicles in real life. So that doesn't help me. Actually, mobility, what was this? Differential steering. Does it have a differential steering? I could have sworn Panzer IV had. Clutch braking, differential. Oh, did my game just crash? Yep, game just crashed. Oopsie daisies. Not sure what happened there. Let's play again. No? Is my OBS still working? I think it's still working. The fire effect is quite dramatic. Indeed. I actually quite enjoy it. It's very flamboyant. Okay, we need to get to rank 2. I'm just going to keep with the Panzer III. When we get to rank 3... What do we have in rank 3? We've got a Panzer IV-F and an M3 Elite. I've driven both of those in real life. So we can test the turn speed. English. We can test the turn speed. I know for a fact M3 Lee has an awful turning radius. But the Panzer IV-F actually has pretty good... Panzer IVs in general. Actually, I can... Let me click over. Let's go utility. See, we can do all this stuff. Mobility, differential steering. See, I'm not sure about that. and being so talkative. Not as much as you would think. How do I put it? M3 Lee here. A lot of the mass, believe it or not, because actually, it would probably. Oh, it's actually really hard to say. I drove a Grant. I should clarify. I drove an M3 Grant, not a Lee. So the difference between the Grant and the Lee is just the turret up here. The Grant has a bulge on the back of it where the radio goes, and it doesn't have this silly cupola on top, but on the bottom it's basically the same. And sometimes they get rid of that. Rank 3 for next battle. Okay, thank you. We are going to... Wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's put some wear on it. Now it looks like an Australian M3 Lee. Yeah, we're just gonna crank up the wear on all of them. This is how we're going in with an M3 Lee. And the Panzer IV-F, we are going to put that on that one, that on that one, and that on that one. Okay, we're gonna do Panzer IV-F first. Leave queue, join queue, there we go. And we'll see what happens. Yes, back to the M3. What we were talking about tipping over. Most of the weight, so the engine, it's a radial aircraft, 7-cylinder engine. Not super duper heavy, so most of the weight is actually on the front right. Where that 70, 75? Yeah, 75. I should have just looked at it in game. Not particularly top heavy. But that being said, you should not drive a tank, generally speaking, above a slope, above 35 degrees. Not because it won't make it up the slope, but because that is, generally speaking, when most tanks have a significantly high chance of rolling over. Okay, Panzer IV-F. It might be turning a little faster than what I have experienced. Last time I drove a Panzer IV, we had a big figure of 8 track, and I do not recall it being able to turn this well at speed. So it'd be... Yeah, no. Okay. I think the steering on this needs a little bit of adjusting to be perfectly realistic. Yeah, that's about all I really have to say on that. While I am making my way to the next area, I will write that down. I'll write it down specifically for Panzer IV. Panzer IV. Why they say don't drink and drive. And too fast. There we go. Okay, back to fighting. Okay, I'm just gonna get into trouble. I'm getting into trouble. Oh. Okay. Please tell me I can... Oh, yes! Okay. I think I'm in a pretty good spot. Okay. I can shoot you, but you can't shoot me. Ow! I don't know what that was about. Oh. What? What the deuce? What the deuce? What the deuce? No. I am the only one here. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna giddy on up out of... Oh no, reverse speed is terrible. We need to turn around. Okay, this is good. This is good. Oh no, oh no, oh no. No, we're not gonna survive this. Bugger. I saw too late that I was alone. Why does everyone just go the same direction? I don't know if that's like a World of Tanks tactic to just sort of mob rush a single area. I don't even know if it's effective. It might be. But I've never been one to go with the masses. Look at that fire. Okay, well that's interesting, seeing that M3 Lee turn. For those who don't know, so because the M3 Lee does have a double differential drag, it cannot lock up a track. It's impossible. I think I just saw a little bit of potentially what was locking up track. It's called a lemming train. Yeah. I mean, it kind of seems to be going well. But then again, we know for a fact that there are at least 2 other tanks over there that can flank. Okay, I'm gonna watch this guy's track really, really closely. Even though we're gonna play an M3 Lee next game, I still want to see the track. Oh, stop going. Ah! Just went up through the map. I love the detail of this. The number of times I've been in the back here. So to access the... this is all the... all of this commentary is just going to be me looking at tanks because I'm gonna die so quickly. Living trains rarely do anything except die. I'm glad. I mean, I died too. But anyway. So that hatch at the rear of the M3 Lee, you can see through all the dust, that's where you access the engine. On a lot of tanks you access the engine through the top. It is very hard to do that on the M3 Lee, but being a radial aircraft engine, it actually sits, if you can imagine a circle, like the map, it's about that size. Comparatively in there. So by opening the hatches, you can access pretty much everything that you need to. And if you need to remove the engine, get out of that bush so I can talk more about your engine. You need to take off all of those bolts. Stop driving. Come back here. I'm trying to give a lecture about your tank. That tool on the left, on the left of the rear deck, not the shovel, the other one, is for track tensioning. Ah, come back. Why do you have to be such a good player? Stop moving. So that tool right there is for track tensioning. So you put it on. Come back. You put it on the little nut in the back here. Oh, we're just flying through the tree. You had to park there, didn't you? You had to park there. Now stop. There we go. Okay, so to do track tensioning. Sorry, I swore. you need to loosen that little nut, this one, that little nut right there in the middle of the screen underneath Hangar. You undo that and then you put the tool on it and you wind it back off. Okay, well, we're going to do the M3 Lee next, obviously. As I was showing, here where my little mouse is, every time I'm about to talk about something. A question for you, Wise Wolf, if you're still there. I keep trying to move my invisible microphone and realize I changed it to this one. What do you think of looking at this game thus far compared to your experiences in World of Tanks? I'm very curious to hear everyone else's opinion, as my outside opinion probably doesn't hold too much water. Okay, we're gonna go this way. MHM. Not sure what that means. Sorry. At least you've got control over 2 guns with this one, which is really, really cool. It's more simulation. The graphics are okay. Cool. Oh. I mean, surely we can go and bully this guy. We've got twice as many guns. How could we possibly lose? Still a lot of work to do. Any ideas for the release date? The release date is being talked about potentially at the end of the year. But I think for a relatively small, actually not even relatively, objectively a very small team, overextending or overcommitting to strategy could probably lead to falling into a clever enemy trap. I wouldn't even say clever, I think I'm just dumb. Get around here. Yeah, they're looking at a release date later in the year, possibly at the end of the year. You're in a really unfortunate position there, buddy, for me to get by. We are getting steamrolled. Oh my god, I just saw that. Surprise! Oh, come on. I've got the big gun. Just shoot, damn it. There we go. No, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Why we're getting steamrolled in every game? I didn't even, like, run out this time. I was being very, like, you know, nice. Ugh. No statistics yet. Poor dude. This is one vehicle I would love to work on. The BT series of vehicles. So for those who don't know, this uses what's called the pristine suspension. The fella that designed it was heavy into race cars, and to prove it, this guy is going to be racing away from the enemy. But what's really interesting is that he designed it in such a way that you could actually run it without the track. And for that reason alone, I would love to work on. Oh, we're going flying. Bye. He went out on his own terms. I can't fault him for that. He demanded that he was going to be king of the hill. We're going to go back to Panzer IV, I think. I enjoyed the Panzer IV more. Unless we are up to... Yeah, that says rank 3. Yes, both the 37 and the 75mm can be used on the Lee. You should know better to call it a Grant. It is a Lee. Lee. Grant has bulge on back of turret. Lee does not. And the reason for that is because the Lee was used by the Americans, whereas the Grant were used by Commonwealth forces, who rightly believed that the commander ought to have access to the radio. So they cast a bustle into the back where the radio sat. In this setup, it was the assistant driver who had access to the radio systems, who would then have to relay messages back to the commander, which I don't know if you guys have ever been in any tank full stop. Very noisy. Trying to relay communications from one person to the other sound deadening or silencing sort of stuff. Yeah, almost impossible to do. Oops. Yes. And I will drag you for it. How dare you? How dare you? You of all people should know your tanks better. Anyway, while we're... It still says rank 3. Let me just quickly check the Discord. It just said rank 4. Okay, so we'll go rank 4. Never mind, we are going to find a game in rank 3. Yes. What? But I gave it camouflage. Why no camouflage? Did my camouflage wear out? Okay. We're gonna commit to the strategy. We're gonna climb the hill. We're gonna get to the top of the hill. We're going to be amazing at it. We're not gonna get cut off by people who don't know how to drive. I'm lining it up. Bye. That, I just wanted to point out, that water texture looked amazing. Especially with the guy drowning in it. At least one of the guys also died by drowning. Fair is fair. Yes, rightly so. You realize that I am faster than you. Because I am powered by a V12 Maybach engine. Whereas you have a 7-cylinder. No, actually, you got the 9. Nearly got that one wrong. 9-cylinder. Okay, give me a second here. I didn't think that was gonna stop me. Oops. My bad. My battle. 9-cylinder aircraft radio. Okay, so that turning that you just saw before, much more indicative of the turning of the Panzer IV. This game looks sick. It says step on. I'm not even gonna really say the rest of it. I can't quite pronounce that at the time. I'm just gonna call you Step on. Hello and welcome to my stream. Thank you for joining me. They've got that side covered. We're gonna claim our hill as rightfully dictated. Lottie, the queen of hills. Yeah, he's got the one covered. Oh, okay, see, that was far too quickly. Turn. But yes, I agree with you, Step on. The game does look sick. I spoke too soon. That guy actually lost. But there's 2 other guys there. So we shall advance. And using my insider knowledge of knowing that the base capture does not work at the moment, I will not worry about them capping the base. We will observe the battlefield from up here. If you see me overcorrect on driving, it's because the ping has a significant delay. I'm gonna drive over there and hopefully rain down destruction on them. But I got to my hill. I got to my hill spot. Thereby confirming my title as Queen of the Hill. Okay, well, you're not going to be able to capture me. Silly Billy. But I can ah! What? That should have been a kill. No! What? What the deuce? How are we not penetrating? Oh, wow. 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 How did that not... I'm not gonna... It is my belief that I should have killed someone. Oh, look at the fire spread. The glowy grass. Have we won a game at all tonight? I don't believe we have. Okay, rank 4 now. We're slowly getting up there. What are we gonna play? We've got the Puma. We've got the Panzer. Ooh. Does it have customized? No, it doesn't. Does the American have? Yeah, the American, it does. It does. Now we want the highest amount of firepower, which is probably that, if we're being perfectly honest. Okay. We're gonna be masochistic. And we're gonna go with this. This is the closest thing we can get to a headset at this current time. My little... My cute little headset. These are really cool, by the way. They're little I think they're 1 in... I don't even know the scaling, but teeny tiny. They're so detailed for what they are. They're really cool. I've got a bunch of them, but I've only got 2 of them with me at the moment. I don't know where the rest are. But yeah, I've got my cute little Hetzer, and I've got a... I think it's like a T80. T90, maybe? Oh, we're going that way. But they're so tiny. Oh, we're in a game. Enough showing off my toys. So, how is everyone enjoying the stream thus far? We've got one other masochistic person with us, and there is one on the other team. We're gonna go this way because I... Yep. Dodge. No! Why would you do that? I went that way specifically so I wouldn't run into anyone. Disappointing. Now we're gonna lose the game. All because of that. Mark my words. Okay. Super serious. Bloody time. I felt like I heard someone coming from the left, but I guess not. Ooh! Overcorrection. I wonder how hard it would be to drive a real tank with lag. I think that would be quite challenging. M7. Oh my god, can you climb this hill any slower? I'm now wondering if I can actually climb the hill. He was struggling that much. Come on. You can do it. I think I can. Riveting gameplay demonstrated by the Australian. Her ability to climb is unparalleled. Except by that Cromwell. Which is cheating. I mean, the Cromwell has a V12 Meteor engine in it. This probably has a, if it's anything like the Hetzer, it'll have a is it a Praga? Praga 6 on it, I think. Oh my god. Can we possibly go any slower?
We cannot capture the enemy base.
And again, guys, if you have any questions about the game, about anything tank related, actually just anything related, by all means, ask away. I am more than happy to engage. Woohoo. Finally. Could we? Could we? Could we? Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Gunner, AP, tank, direct front, 100.
What? What?
Gunner, AP, tank, 6 o'clock, 300.
Don't look this way. Don't look this way. Oh, they're all looking this way.
We're hit.
Oh, bugger. But I've got my front facing them.
Fuel tank damaged. Fuel tank damaged. Get out!
See, I should have reversed, but I know the reverse speed was so damn slow. Where did they get me? Oh, they just went straight through the front. They didn't even bother. They got under my gun mantlet too. Look at that. Oh. They have seats. They went straight through the gun. Oh, okay. That one was cheeky. I didn't even know they could see my low glaciers. But that one's terrible. Oh dear. I'm going Cromwell now. We're going for speedy with decent firepower. Can I customize? Nope. No love for the British, I see. All of our Commonwealth forces neglected. So very boxy. But underneath that is... Does it tell us? Doesn't tell us the type of engine, but I know for a fact that it is a V12 Meteor engine. Same engine, although a few generations behind as what goes in the Centurion. We're at the front, we're at the front. We're just gonna go straight. No quick changes or anything. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that drift. Amazing. Look at that rock bounce. Also amazing. I'm way late. Saw the stream and my feet earlier, but got distracted. Need a new desktop laptop to run these games the way they should be. Oh, I'm being distracted. Fuck up. Damn it, didn't have the turning capability for that. The shell holes are not as nice. A setting that can be changed. I do not believe there is a setting that can change it. I'm not... I'd be curious to actually see what the shell holes in World of Tanks look like. I'm gonna leave him over there. I'm gonna reclaim my spot. You killed a tree. I did. It's... I swear I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm gonna keep saying it. It's the lag. Look at that. 334 milliseconds of ping. although it would be right that I would kill all the trees. I am notoriously not a green thumb. Okay, alright. Sure you're ugly, man. You killed a rock. No, I didn't, unfortunately. I wish I killed the rock, but I didn't. Come on. Show yourself. Show yourself. Oh, did that hit a building? No, he died anyway. Okay. Yep, lead him through, lead him through, lead him through, lead him through. Come on, buddy, come on. Come on. Whoa, stop now. Lead him through, lead him through, lead him through. Oh, what? Oh, come on. Not happy, Jan. Huh? You think you can sneak up on me? Queen of the hill. Ooh. He's over there. Aha. Didn't go at all where I wanted it to. Haha, penetration. Yes, yes, very good, very good, very good. Not penetration, not very good, not very good. Oh, come on. Okay, where did I get him before? Am I just hitting all the like bits that don't deal damage? I'm just being awful at this, aren't I? That went through. That was good, that was good. Haha, now we're doing it. Yeah, one more shot. Are you going to be man enough to challenge Queen Lottie? No? Okay. Bring it then. My steering is terrible at speed. I got this in the bag. Got this in the bag. That's what it comes down to. Oh, missed it, missed it, missed it. Let's girls and Panzer this. I know. I'm just that good. That was terrible. Oh. Hey, we won. So speed. We're very speedy. Let me just check. No, we're still at rank 4, which is very good. Dying slowly. Oh no! Did everyone just? Everyone started queuing up for rank 5, but nothing was in the Discord. How do I know? I'm going to stay here until I am told otherwise. But we will have a look at rank 5. What rank 5 vehicles do we have access to? Oh. Connection failed. Rejoin. Wow, you're definitely up late, Brad, aren't you? For those who don't know, according to Brad here, both myself and Brad, we are in Queensland. It is a wonderful 45 minutes past midnight. So it's quite late. And hi Heidi, how are you? Playing the Cromwell with significant lag, it's a gutsy move. What can I say? I'm a gutsy girl. I know, because I get tummy aches. Now, because we have the speed, I want to see if they left the spot in. For those who don't know, the spot. I wanted to explore it more last time. I played the beta, but I was, again, dying last time. But you can go up to there. I'm going to call it Pride Rock. I think they've blocked it up. Have they blocked it up? It looks like they've blocked it up. Okay, it looks like they blocked it up, but have they Lottie-proofed it? This is what beta tests are for. How's it going? It is going fantastic. I've actually been having a ton of fun. Damn, this stupid non-clutch brake steering on this Cromwell is making me look bad. Now, for those who are wondering why I'm reversing up, most tank. Most tanks have a significantly lower reversing gear than forward gears. I'm gonna look like a right twat right now, aren't I? Outboard as well. Go ahead. Oh dear. Oh dear. Come on. Can we wiggle? Can we wiggle? Can we wiggle? I mean, it's not that far from some. No. What's this red stuff? Is that like the boundary of the map? Am I out of bounds? Here comes you. There is a little bit of movement happening, but not enough to. And this is why we played. Bugger. At least I can return to Hangar. A big Stucks methinks. Methinks too. I am big Stucks. If it comes down to me being the last one, I'm just gonna leave because I don't want to, like, you know, ruin these people's game. Although, I'm gonna write this down because my track is touching. Tank stuck when track still touching rock. More post-it notes. Okay. Like, that should be, at the very least, pulling me along. There's a little bit of movement, but not enough. Still going through the rock, actually. Yeah, it looks like it's going through the rock. Wouldn't it be funny if I got a kill from here? Actually, I can't see anything. I'm here. Come. The track looks frozen inside the rock. Yeah, kind of.
Direct front, 200.
Come face me.
AP, tank, direct front, 200.
I mean, they saw me, right? Come on. Come on.
Gunner, AP, tank, traverse left, 300.
Come get some. You just gotta line up. Conversely, how are the enemy tanks gonna shoot? Well, they could see. I can see desert through there. I don't know why my gun is shooting so hard. If I am down here. Just, you know, a little bit. I'm just gonna aim right there, and that should get the shot through. They know I'm here. Like, they saw the marker. I got seen. I got spotted. But this is why we beta test. Exactly for stuff like this. I remember like the Halo 3 beta in like 2006 or 7. And yeah, we did wild stuff like this then too. They only had the one map in the Halo 3 beta, Snowbound I think. And you could actually get out of the map. You had to try a bit harder than just reversing onto a couple of rocks, but it was possible. See, I'm not gonna quit until that M4A1 dies, and then I'll wait for them to. I'll give them like a minute or two to try and find me, and then I will quit out of respect. So how are you guys? Do you come here often? Into my pit of rocks? I swear they should just like put random tanks in all the stupid places that I've managed to get stuck in, like when the game goes live. I do believe if you get observed by an enemy, you appear on everyone's map. So see on the map at B8, see how it's sort of like fizzled out, but you can still see marks. So those are from my friendlies seeing them. Okay, we're gonna give it 20 seconds. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. See, I know that they're right there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quit. My first time. I'm bloody tank gaming virgin. Be gentle with me. Fair enough. Fair enough. I will be gentle for your first time on my gaming channel. Rank 5. Okay, we're up to rank 5 now. But yes, they should be able to see everything that you do. T14. T14? Was that in the last time? I loved this one. Like, this was the tank that, like, you got playing start join queue. This was like the rare premium tank that you got in World of Tanks Xbox. I don't know what it is, like, generally speaking, but I remember when it went live on Xbox, that was like the tank that you got, and I had so much fun playing it. They should totally put a wreck of the Cromwell on the rocks with my bloody printed on the top. Absolutely. I want them to do that. Like, they want us to see what breaks in the game. Apparently, it's all me. I break in the game. Ooh, look. So this is clearly a heavy tank. It looks so bulky and cool. This is such a cool tank. I've seen the real T14. So the only one remaining is in Bovington, but they don't allow people to look inside of it or get close to it because the radium dials have all leaked and are like spewing radiation everywhere. At least that's what they say. But I have seen it, and it is just as cool and chunky in person, and I'm all here for it. Oh, the sun completely distracted me from the fact that we're on the north side of the map. U-turn, let's go back this way. Let me know what you think of the T14. I very much shall. It is far nippier than I was expecting from a heavy tank. Or at least I should probably look at the markings before I call it a heavy tank. It's so cool. It is so cool. Here in Australia, a bunch of Matildas around the place. A bit of context. After the Second World War, we brought back most of our equipment to Australia because we needed a lot of it for farming machinery. So they went out to big tenders where farmers who had nothing, because most of them went out fighting in the war, so they didn't actually have anything to do. They could buy tanks, Matildas, Lees, Stuarts, Grants, etc., etc. But there would be scrappers waiting at the door to the auction house with cranes and everything, and they would offer to buy turrets for their scrap value, which would often be as much as what the person had spent on their new tank. Again, as a let's change ammunition type because I don't think we're going to penetrate here. Yeah, and because they obviously didn't. I'm not doing good. We're just going to penetrate it through the front. It's not great. I thought it would be more tanky than that. Losing my train of thought, trying to not die here. Yes. So the Australian tanks would. Man, I could just punch straight through that turret. Oh, that's nasty. One more. Let's get the kill. Oh, really? Lame. Anyway, so they would pull the turrets off these tanks. Lees, Stuarts, Grants, Matildas, etc., etc. So the hulls would be used as agricultural machinery. So you see a lot of them around Australia that have been like converted into farming equipment. However, way after that, people very much like myself would purchase those hulls and try to turn them back into real vehicles. One really interesting thing, and this is where the T14 gets brought up, I've seen it 3 times where someone would get a Matilda turret, a Matilda hull, and they would put a Staghound turret on them, and they look like a funky like T14 because Matilda has that sort of like metal skirting as well as like these front skirts as well. Just something that's really interesting. Anyway, back to the chat. I got addicted to, can't remember the name, the online game where you construct your own little battle vehicle, but I gave up when I realized I couldn't compete at the higher levels. I think there was one like Cross Hunt where you could like make little like combat vehicles. I don't know if it's the same one. I was living near Cooktown when they delivered the Leopard tank for the Hangar Memorial. Oh, very good. Around 2014, I think. Yeah, that's when a lot of them sort of went out. So Leopard 1 got replaced in 2007, and I believe by 20... must have been 2014 if that's what you're thinking. I thought it was a little bit earlier. I thought it was around like 2012 that most of them... Okay, alright, yeah. I thought it was, yeah, around about 2011, 2012 that they went out for RSLs. I'm going to be perfectly honest, my initial thoughts on tankiness for the T14 is not great. That other tank kicked my buttocks. What is it? This VK. This thing. This hideous monstrosity. I very much wonder why they left that gap in the track, in the running board. I wonder what he's looking at. Oh, okay. Oh, they didn't actually get out of the spawn. Ooh, that's nasty. Okay, that impact looked pretty cool. Where's the big shot? Okay, see that one deflected. Where'd that shot go? Oh, disappeared. Lame. Okay, what's the penetration values? So I was using the correct one. Like that one has the most penetration. Let's give it another go. It is a heavy tank. T14 heavy. Even says so. Frontline tank. I just did really bad on the front lines. Really, really bad on the front lines. Okay. Next game. No, I'm not gonna climb that hill as much as I want to. We might do that on the later tiers when we get a bit more horsepower, I think. I still want to get up there again. Sorry, excuse me. How rude. To be fair, it is 1 o'clock in the morning. Which is gnarly. like this camouflage scheme on it though. It's such a cool looking tank though. It is a tank I would love to own. I'll go find Bovington and say, hey, would you be willing to let me restore your T14? Because it would be so cool. It's just such a cool looking tank. Like it's a tanky tank. It looks like a tank. Cool. Okay, we're just gonna punch right through the front. That's nasty. Punch through the front. Punch through the front. Punch. Haha. You fool. You've given me another target. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, take a shot off here. Okay, can I get through here? You fool! Come on! Why would you do this to me? Can't punch through him. Why? Can I get through him at all? Yeah, I might be with you there, VK buddy. We might just have to punch through. I'm gonna kill you though. You might not just miss. Yeah. And this is what a frontline tank is supposed to do, is it not? The idea is to frontline. How am I not detracking? Like, come on. Okay, I'm gonna go around. I'm just gonna punch him through the front. We're going around, we're going around, we're going around, we're going around. See? Frontline tank, frontline tank. We're frontlining. And I'm doing the job description. Okay, I'm gonna leave that KV because we can get better flanking, and I think that still is probably more of a danger than the T14. Yeah, the T14 has surprisingly like soft armor, I think. Oh, you poor soul. Oh, I wanted that girl. I did all the breaking through. I should reap the rewards of breaking through with my tank that is specifically for breaking through. Ah, and they're gonna put a rock there. Come on, reverse. Yeah. Ah. Okay, let's get the stoke. We can get the stoke. I will. This is some high intensity stuff. This is the gameplay you all came for. Ooh. Are you going to look this way? No. Oh. Boo. Okay, what is chat saying? In 1982, I walked up to Scrub Track in Farnham, Queensland, where the power line still ran up there. The Cairns Regional Electricity Board had a World War I Mark I tank to service power lines in the wet season. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I wonder whatever happened to it. Who is Rick O'Shea? I keep hearing. Rick? Ricochet. Oh, Ricochet. I'm embarrassed that I didn't pick that one up faster. I'm gonna have to remember that now. Ricochet. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Ooh, there's a VK over there. Can we get revenge on the VK? I'm gonna try. There's Ricochet there. Is that... Oh, okay, I can punch through his front. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, in the disco Chicago back. I think it was a Mark 1. Could have been a later model. I was just blown away that they had one of those weird looking tanks at the center of the track. That is so cool. If you know any like information about that, I would love to know about where that is, because I live in Cairns. Oh, is there another one? You fool! I am the fool because I cannot aim, apparently. All right, we're just gonna lob it into the fire. Am I gonna hit anything? Lob straight into nothing. Yay! We love hitting nothing.
Good hit.
But that hits. Okay. I think there's one. There's a few close by. Decimated it. Rank next 6, please. I hate Rick. Thank you. One more. Panzer 4G. And then we're going to rank 7. Rank 6. Now we're really excited for rank 7 because for those who don't know, my favorite tank of all time, the Yag Panther, is rank 7. We're getting there. We are getting there. Alright, let's go. We're closest to the flag, so we're gonna go there in hopes that it's just an AFKer. I like the engine sound to this one. It's very low and growly. I actually don't know what engine goes in this. IRL. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Someone must be talking about me. Is it one of you guys in the chat? Must be. I did some research. I'm going to drive with my right hand while looking. I did some research a few years back, but couldn't find much. Lived up around 2007, 2016, more Bloomfield building. Someone saw me, but I could. Oh, sorry, I hit my microphone. I think that can be loud. He's still alive. He's running. I lived in Cedar Bay in the early days when I did CREB track. I was mad. You were a mad hippie back then. I mean, you can be a mad hippie now. Although it is a bit harder to be a hippie. The hippie lifestyle isn't as conducive to happiness these days. In my opinion. Rank 6. Ooh, we have such marvelous tanks to choose from. But we're gonna go for the Hellcat. Yes. And it's gonna be the sexiest Hellcat in the game. Connection failed. Oh, connection failed. Connection failed. Connection failed. Can you... Okay, how do I rectify this? I might have to leave the game and come back. Okay, yep. Leave and come back. Sorry, guys. Apparently has the same V8 as the Sherman. Really? It's got a 4 GAA in it? That's beefy. I love the GAAs. They're fantastic. My soul tank. I wouldn't, if you're in Cairns, I'm sure there must be some sort of historical society. There are plenty of historical societies. The problem is much that history seems to have just disappeared. Come on, log in. I don't think I'm having internet issues. Am I? Oh, there we go. I just had to press it again. And I'll always be a hippie. Wonderful. The Hellcat, my soul tank. I wouldn't say it's my soul tank, although they're just so wickedly fast. It would be wonderful to drive. I'm not so sure about the excuse me, burping, camouflaging of the interior. That's a lot of effort for not a lot. Oh, I can't handle that. No, we're gonna have to scale that up so we don't get it on the wheels. There we go, much better. Doesn't look as good, but at least it's not on the wheels then. It's a shame. I also walked the Bloomfield track before I was cut through. It was an old banner trail from Wodja Wodja to Cape Trib. The dreaded server fail. Yes, indeed. That is cool. There is still quite a lot of history in Cairns, but I do believe much of it has sort of either sort of been forgotten or it's just sort of buried amongst stuff that you really wouldn't expect. For instance, for those who are curious, my workshop, at the back of my workshop, we have one of the 2 triple expansion steam engines from the original HMS Canberra, which is really, really cool. After it was decommissioned, they put it in a sawmill and used it to power all the stuff. And then the other one went up to power another sawmill. Okay, so what we're going to do, because we have speedy, and there's only one other Hellcat on their team, we're going to get around the back and we're going to try and spot as many people as possible. This is our duty. Also, did you guys see that drift? That was... Every time I give myself a pat on the back for driving nicely, I just hit an immovable object. Haha. 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 You fools. Our duel begins now. I thought I was gonna play fair. I'm reconnaissance. Yeah, I'm definitely not. Damn it. Oh, I'm an easy kill for these guys. If that I should be able to drive through the building. I am annoyed. You're the spotter. Yes, I am the spotter. So now my team should know where they all are. I did the spotting. See, this is what troubles me, right? So I spotted. I drove down here. there are only 3 tanks, and the furthest one forward is that VK-36. So what do these people do? They sit here rather than flanking around here and getting advantage on these guys. Now this guy can come around and just get, some hits on them. Why? Why do I even bother? My sacrifice means nothing. Disappointing. So very disappointing. What really bugs me is that if I didn't hit that building and I was able to skirt around the back, there was no one here. So I could have lived and I could have just spotted perpetually. Where's my corpse, though? At least it's a sexy looking corpse. At least crew is no my for no coordination. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they are kind of doing alright. I don't know why people play so conservatively in tanks. Conservatively in the wrong way. Rather than all the breakthrough tanks should be breaking through the lines. Instead they're sitting in the back, just nipping away. Yeah, we're gonna lose. See, because now they're being attacked on 2 fronts. Yep, so he's dead. Exactly right. Exactly right. And now they're getting flanked, which is exactly what I said was gonna happen. Look at me sounding like a tank gaming expert, even though I have relatively few hours. I can almost guarantee it. Every single one of these people playing at the current time is a World of Tanks / War Thunder player. Yes, they repainted the tank a different camo after being knocked out. I mean, what else were they supposed to do? Now you die. Saw that one happening. I'm wondering if I should just drive straight through the middle. And oh, look at her. Look at the Yag Panther. My baby. You are a goddamn good couch expert. Couch experts are the best. Didn't you hear? They know everything. That does bug me though. The rubber being painted over. Actually, everything kind of being painted over. They need to put a mask over the tooling and stuff. Although, where credit is due, a lot of camouflage patterns they do straight up just paint over whatever is unlucky enough to be on the tank at the time. See, that's... oh no, because that's brown. It's got the brown spot on it. Am I in the game? Did we get it? Yes, we did. We do. We know all about everything and stuff. We know all the everything's about all the stuff. Oh yeah. Queen Lottie is back. Time to... Oh my god, look at how many Hellcats are on the other team. Holy crap. Okay, I've got this. Just don't mess it up, Lottie. Do not mess it up. Do not mess it up, bud. So controlled. One of the Hellcats tried to cross the river, I'm assuming, and rolled over. Because they are a silly Billy. Oh. But it's the right way up. Like, why? Why? That was... The tank is the right way up. All I did was, like, I didn't even hit anything. I just touched this. Oh, flashbang myself there. It's gonna take a while for me to recover from that emotionally. Look, he's got stuff on. I'm disappointed in myself. I apologize greatly. I do not believe I should have died from that because I righted myself up. Still, we can look at the pretty water. Look at the water. Can we go to the water? Look at the water. Look at the sky beams shining water down the bottom. That's some nice water. I really like that water. That's really nice. It was funny. It was very funny. Maybe that'll be like my first clip. Especially since I completely riffed on the other team for doing the exact same thing. Where is... See, I probably won't be able to see his corpse. Hang on a second. Could you get under here? If you like drove down here, is this a spot? Could you be a troll under the bridge? Perhaps. I wonder. I'm very curious. Sorry, yawning again. Oh, thank you so much for reminding me. I will write it down on my notes. First note, done. I'm gonna stick that here. Writing it on my notes. Died too quickly. complete during partial rollover. Tank undamaged. Thank you for reminding me about note taking, because no doubt after I finish this live stream and I go straight to bed, as I should. Let me move this up a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna completely forget about all the notes that I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay. Are we up to rank 7 yet? Please tell me we are up to rank 7. Not yet. Let's see if we can have one good game in the Hellcat. Yay! Yeah, I'm gonna say the camouflage did the Hellcat dirty. Camouflage? No camouflage. See, this is its base color scheme. And see, we've got black rubber. Can I increase the wear of nothing? No. Scale? Oh. Oh, look at that interior. Look at all the little buttons. Ah, that's so cool. I wish I could like get the camera in there. That'd be so awesome. To a degree, I agree that the tracks let grip at high speed. It's very much dependent on the surface. It is, I know a lot of people don't think so, but in muddy and icy terrain, it is 110% possible to drift a tank. I've done it. I've got video footage of it. You can even watch, like, go onto YouTube and there's like a video of Abrams doing driver training in the ice, trying to like correct out of a slide. It's 110% possible. On this terrain, I think it's a little egregious. I think they should have a bit more grip. I completely went the wrong way. We should go this way. Yes, I will add it to the notes. Thank you very much. You'll have to remind me at the end of this one. Oh, look at that slide. Oh, so good. Getting good at these drifts. Power! Up the hill. We climb. Oh. Oh, what's going on there? Is the driver okay? Are they having a stroke? Like, I'm not doing that. They're like revving and then stopping. That's weird. I'm just gonna write that down. Ready. With Hellcat. Incline. Sorry, I was writing. I wasn't paying attention. Sorax. Damn it. I was like trying to thread the needle and I just buggered up always. Oh, come on, climb. Hellcats. Notoriously bad climbs, apparently. Sort of, you just drift so close to straight range, low range, a bug on the hills. I'm wondering if it's just a bug with the Hellcat. I'm curious. Okay. Your god has arrived, and she is displeased with you. And apparently she can't aim for bugger all. Oh my god. Trust me, you guys cannot be nearly as frustrated with me as I am. I am terrible. I am absolutely terrible at this. Tits. Haha. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at this. Maybe this is why I never played World of Tanks. Because I'm just so bad. Oh wow, we are getting stomped. I don't know what it is, but these games always seem to be like really like unbalanced, but I don't know if it's, I legitimately don't know if it is the crew, like the people, like if they're just like really good players versus really bad players, or like obviously there's no like matchmaking created as of yet. So I'm wondering why the disparity. Is it just everything is so... Oh, you're gonna die in the same place where I died? That was awesome, dude. He was like riding on track. I've seen an M3 Stuart do that on one track. This guy, I was gonna say knows how to drift, but he definitely oversteered that one. That was sick. Frank 7, yes. Yag Panther. My old faithful. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh, look at that! Look at that! Womp womp. Sad rat. There is a wide disparity in skills in the ping test. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you have a godlike ability of certain people, and then you have me. Look at her. Oh, she's so beautiful. Oh, I absolutely love this tank. It's so gorgeous. Oh, beautiful, 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 beautiful. I could fawn over this tank just endlessly. Just so, oh, like the angles. The only thing I dislike about this particular one is I'm actually a fan of them without the side skirts, because they get this beautiful angle from right here all the way along down the back side there. But say what you will about, you know, World War II Germans or anything, but whoever designed these boxes right here, these boxes, had such an eye for angles. Like, there's no reason for them to be like that, to be so perfect, to slope in at the exact, oh, sorry, I'm just fawning so much over this beautiful vehicle, this hunk of metal. Like sex on a stick is my so, you know what? I'm not gonna disagree. Okay, what do we got? What map are we? Okay, we are here. Nothing to it but to get back our hill. There's gonna be a traffic jam there. I would like to cross the bridge over there, but it's just going to be a traffic jam, so there's no point. Like, look at this. It's got good mobility. Although, in my experience as someone who has driven a Panther, perhaps the steering is a little too good. I mean, I'm not going to complain right now, because good steering on the Panther is fantastic. It's a great model. It's the best model. I love it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Screw your truck. And it sounds good too. Look at it's got the antenna and everything. Oh, this is so good. Now, I haven't been harping on to people as much about correct driving technique. I remember the first beta test, it's just about all I could talk to people about. Because any time you turn the tank, you lose momentum. So it is always best to try and approach an obstacle with as few turns as possible, thus maintaining as much momentum as possible. Oh, bollocks! This is... I'm between a rock and a hard place. I legitimately was not expecting two Panthers to just rock up there. I should have stopped and tried to reverse, but that wouldn't have helped too much. Not at that range. I was dead anyway. Darn. Complacency, Lottie. Complacency. This is how we die. Oh. What doth you doing all the way out here? So you can't really see too much from this angle. Not until they push through, so really you're sort of Why? Why are you all the way out here? Got to go. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know it's quite late for you as well. Your presence is always appreciated. So thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely rest of your morning, evening / whatever, afternoon. Well, I'm pretty sure it's evening for you. Wink, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Yeah. Have a lovely one. Thank you. Well, they're not gonna find him anytime soon, so we're just gonna back out. It's a bit strange that they would do that. Look at it. Look at it. It's amazing. So that little hatch there, you take that off and... Damn it. So there's a tool that you put in there. It's a little wind-up. It has an electric start and it has an inertia start. And that's where you wind up the inertia start. We are going to go right. Damn, look at this. This desert paint job looks awesome too. I wasn't paying attention. And. It's kind of like a well, it is a crank start, but it's an inertia, so it takes you need at least 2 guys and a lot of muscle to just sit there and just wind and wind and wind. But once there's enough inertia, guy sitting in the driver's position puts their finger on the start button and they can begin cranking. No, it's not a decompression valve. So what it is that there's like it's like a giant, how do I put it? It's like a giant flywheel that you are like trying to inertia start with gearing, and when you engage it, that inertia pulls the engine around, almost like hill starting, but without the hill. You just sit there and you just like wind it. Go online and have a look at Panther or Tiger or King Tiger inertia start. It'll give you a bit more. They don't show the internals of it, but that's basically how it works. It's really cool. You stole my kill. I'll allow it. Okay, well, we're not going to get anywhere here, so we're going to have to go down. But I'm not going to drive down like a silly billy, because that would be being a silly billy. These tanks should have airbags. Yes, they should. Specifically mine. The tanks do feel a bit more, what's the word? Overly mobile. But I'm curious if that's a feedback thing or not. Because I know quite a few players didn't enjoy the very, like, sort of slow, methodical gameplay, as you can expect. Which is really ironic because we've been experiencing nothing but people doing slow methodical gameplay when they really shouldn't. So I'm just gonna give him assistance. I should have flanked, but never mind. We're getting flanking and moving out. Ah, turn. Oh my god, dude. You just soloed that guy. Look at that sweet shot. So good. We are annihilating them. Let's go to spawn. It's a shame that the spawning isn't like the capture spawn isn't working. Okay, so yeah, no, there's no way I'm going to be able to see them. While we have the advantage, I am going to try and Lion King this bitch. You are almost definitely going to watch me get stuck again, but it is worth it. If I can perfect this climbing, I will be god tier. So, unlike with the Cromwell last time, I'm going to approach it forward, and I'm going to try to avoid sliding. See, I don't even know if I can get past that. Climb. Very good. Oh, they straight up just put a big ass rock there. Oh. Can I at least climb onto that rock? Climb. Okay, I'll go around. Fine, be that way. It is such an amazingly silhouetted tank. If I had all the money in the world, I would buy a Yag Panther. Straight up. I think that rock is going to remain inaccessible. Sadly. That's unusual. It looks like everyone's going Yag Panther. My neck. Where are we? I don't know where we are. I'm lost. We're going this way. Such a beautiful tank. I know I'm like really harping on it, but it is. At this point, I believe I have tested just about all of the tanks in multiplayer. I've tested them all offline. Come on, show that side. Come on. Not exactly what I wanted.
Direct front, 200.
Yes. You fool! Ow. Oh. If that shot hit, I would have killed it. Nah, you did anyway. Time to unleash my super duper advanced driving technique. Reverse down the hill to bypass having to... There we go. See, I didn't roll over. Is everyone in the tank now unconscious? Yes. Do I care? No. That was nearly a perfect 17. Oh, please don't die, please don't die, please. Darn it. Oh, come on. Hopefully he remains ignorant enough to not see me punch straight through him. Come on. Come on, you Joe Patrick. Poke. Poke so that I might have your head. Ah. Tits. Tits. Tits, 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 tits. No, come on. How is it that I always get detracked? Oh, no, that was my transmission. Why am I? Come on. I'm dead. I can't move. They got my transmission. Yeah. See, I was really counting on teammate back here to be able to get that kill, which he should have. Yeah, well, you win some, you lose some. Bugger. And again, the whole team gets steamrolled. I love it, Ted, that you always come back in to check when I'm dying. Oh, are we going up to rank 8? Is that what I'm seeing? Yep, rank 8. Bye, my lovely Yag Panther. Oh well, King Tiger. Oh no, wait, customize first. Yeah. What? I thought I left. Why did it put me in? Yeah, fair enough. I think we have the King Tiger squad. Look at how gorgeous these King Tigers are with the pre-production chart. Just amazing. Amazing. I also love that Ted has made no mention to me in person of just how bad I am at playing this game. I think he's just being really nice. Other games I'm good at. Halo, Helldivers, A tier, S tier even. Tank games, which you would think I'd be good at, you know, given my extensive knowledge on real tanks. No. I'm like C- at best. Suplexed that truck. It's amazing. This is an amazing looking tank too. Oh, that is... Please don't. We're so slow. You're just being nice, Ted. Oh my god, it's so slow. So slow. I know it's a King Tiger or not. Huh? Are they above? Oh, it's an AMX-13 up there. Do you think I can play Truck Simulator? Yeah, no. To be fair, Truck Simulator touches on that specific brand of spectrum, we'll call it, of people who just love that sort of stuff. How? Right there. Come on. Does he even know I'm here? And again, we are getting steamrolled. Yeah, the war will be over. I really hoped it had a faster climbing speed than this. I'm curious to see if the reverse is any better. Oh, look at that. We're in second gear. Oh, blazing up the hill. You die. Not now? What? What? Fudgicles? Okay. Okay, well they're dead. I'm not gonna play your silly game. You're gonna go that way, so I'm gonna go this way and maintain my dominance over the hill. Oh, buddy, there's only 3 of us left, and we're all here. And I'm the only one up. Huh. I have the mass. Oh, yeah. That's right, run away. Oh, I swear I hit him. I swear I hit him. Am I imagining this? Get here. You little turd. Okay, well that's not gonna happen. Okay, I'm going to reverse up this slope into my spot. If he wants to come for revenge, he can try. Oh, look at that. That reverse speed is so much better. See what happens when we get a proper slope. Okay, so I should have just reversed up that entire slope rather than go forwards. I'm really bad at this, like, quick shot. You know, snap, snap. Shooting style. So I'm... Brave Zero. Exactly. I'm gonna try and set up here in such a way that I can shoot straight down that line when they come for me, inevitably. Oh, come on. I should have reversed up this damn hill too. Those king tigers are killing it. You cheeky. Up. Bugger. I wasn't ready. Neutral steer. They have a neutral steer. Why isn't it neutral steering? Come on. I ain't falling for that. You show that underbelly. I'm gonna kill one of you. And if it's by ramming, I'll do it. Bring it. I was curious to see how they're gonna pull it off. Little turd went over there. Cheeky. I should have just kept reversing until they're on top of me. Now, these two legends, they're definitely in a platoon. Like, they are like single-handedly clearing it up. Holy crap. And we know for a fact that two of them are up there. So... oh, the elephant has full health. I wonder what they're gonna do. That would make all three of them. Yeah, all three tanks are on the top of the hill. Look at the coordination between these two. Should I tell them that it goes up faster in reverse? Could you look at that? Is he gonna go up in reverse? No, he's just gonna go down. Again, they've decided against that. you're half like watching the map, working out what the enemy is doing. Yeah, so where are the enemy? Okay, so they're just gonna try and get up here. You've got 3 people versus 2 tanks. You know they're gonna come up one of these 2 ways. I would actually put the AMX in here as a flanker. Can I hear engines? It's just reload from these guys. Look at the trucks. Oh, idea for the devs. When you die, you can commandeer one of these trucks and drive around the map. Oh. Well, he didn't hit the BL. So that's good. Oh, they're all... I don't think they know that the cap doesn't work. How? Ooh. Some beautiful shots from the AMX there. Oh, I missed. I think this is where we see the end of the team. Ah, he got the AMX. Nice. Alas. I mean, if he gets a lucky shot on the VK. Which that was not. Oh, he's bouncing though. Did he just shoot really luckily? Like into the black? That's wild. That was a pretty rad game though. The king tiger. It is 2 o'clock in the morning. I was just gonna say, should I play the bulldog, but that choice was taken away from me. Actually, I've got quite a few hours in a bulldog in real life. They have a low gear and a high gear, and because they've got differential steering, there are some corners you simply cannot make while in high gear. Okay, we're gonna brake left. Now we're gonna try the hill climb again. In reverse. Move your buttocks.